How are you doing? I hope great. Just setting up my feed before we get started. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Awesome. Can you see me? Yeah, we're trying to get it going.
Hold on. It's on. It's
Yeah, I need to pull the music down so I don't get
There's a green light here.
no green light, but I can see on my phone pretty good.
Hold on. Did a green light come on?
No green light is red. It's okay. I can just use the stand for
No,
now.
no. Hold on.
All right, you're on it. You're on it. You're on it. Just make sure you know. I don't know how to get a better angle in here.
There we go.
Look it up.
Move. Let me see.
It's moving it. Okay. I like to tilt it up a little bit. Hey. Rock with me. Okay, no, just kidding. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Let's go and record. All right, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. I'm gonna do it on my Facebook too. That's kind of cool.
It's not gonna stay in that studio.
No, I can't. That's top. That's top. Let me get my life together here. I appreciate everybody logged in. We're getting ready to go live on the radio here in Miami. Shout out to everybody who's watching. Shout out to all my subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button, please. We're gonna go over. I think there was a lady fire who was the head of the library system. Congressional librarian firing. I wanted to touch on that.
When you want it to stop, you just go like this in front of it.
Okay, cool.
And then when you want to resume, you go like this. Look.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
It
All
won't
right.
stop the recording, but it won't stop.
No, yeah, the movement. Okay, no problem. I like it. Thank you. All right, we're ready in 5 and 4 and 3. Miss Chin, press pause, yeah? Press pause, Miss Chin. Pause or stop?
For the music?
Yeah. Or just bring it down on the studio.
Just bring it down.
Okay, I will. All right, cool. All right, yeah.
So I can lock in a low price for 3 years. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Is that better?
Can you hear me now?
Hey, Sandy. Who else is that? Smooth Approach. What's up, The Nature? On the radio right here in Miami, getting ready to go live. Trying to get some info on the Pope. We have a couple of wildfires here. Also, just got to report to the people. We are live on the FM dial here in Miami. Yes, good afternoon and welcome. This is the Suzette Speaks Show live. Wagwan, good vibes, good energy. It's a Fire Friday. We are excited that you are here listening with us, of course. I have my crew watching online. Big up everybody watching on the app. Of course, my crew that's listening. Big up everybody listening in your car and your job, wherever you are. If you have the app on your phone and you're rocking with us, welcome. This is the Suzette Speaks Show. I am Suzette Speaks, attorney, community activist, and of course, political and social commentator and critic. Yeah, I call myself all those things. Let me turn myself up in the mic a little bit, yeah, so you can hear me nice and clear. Big up everybody watching online. If you don't know, I am a hostess with a mostess. I host events all around this community, and you will see me, I don't know, here, there, and everywhere. And when you are ready, you can let me know. I also host for people in terms of their private parties, their private events, as well as like graduations, sweet 16s. You can always reach out to me. You know, I make the place come alive. It's one of the gifts, thank you God, that I like to bring to the community. On top of that, I will be hosting, for example, a wonderful business, CTJ Business Shower, CTJ Photo Booth. They'll be having a business shower in the city of Miramar. This is a fantastic business. You can visit it at ctjphotobooth.com. They will be having me as their MC, their guest MC next week, Wednesday, for their business shower, celebrating, I think, more than a year in business, and just trying to give back to the community and thank all those who have been supportive of their 360 photo booth. They do digital marketing. They do all kinds of stuff to bring your event alive and for you to share your event with the world. So I'm excited that they have invited me to become their guest host next week for the business shower. If you don't know how to find out more information, I'm going too fast. You can go follow me right on Facebook. All the information is on my Facebooks. I have multiple Facebook pages. Suzette 1Z 2T Speaks with an S. You got it? 1Z 2T Suzette Speaks. And you can get all the information, of course, also on Voice of the Caribbean. You can follow us at Voice of the Caribbean on Instagram, Facebook. We still got the Twitter or the X, excuse me, as well as the YouTube. But most importantly, we want you to spread the message. We're here for the community, by the community. Tell a friend and tell a friend. You can join us on Fort Lauderdale frequency 92.7 FM, Hollywood, North Miami 96.1 FM, and of course, Miami, where you there, 94.3 FM. You can call me anytime. The big news of the day is still the Pope, the American Pope. Can you imagine? Hey, I see you watching online, the Stephanie Humphrey channel. So much love in the YouTube chat. Yeah, the Suzette Speaks YouTube. Go on over there and please go subscribe. Look me up, Suzette Speaks, subscribe, and you can see me do my thing. You can listen to me too, but you can see me do my thing while we're here together, spending this hour together. I come on every Thursday and Friday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Try to bring you a positive vibe, try to bring you positive news. Of course, we know there's a few big shows coming. Hey, the studio kind of hot today. Miss Chin, link up, please. Can you make sure the AC is down? Yeah, Young Trini like it hot in here. Big up Young Trini had us in carnival mode. Thank you. I'm looking forward to carnival this year. I know it's a few months away, down in October. But yeah, thank you, Young Trini, for always bringing the vibes on a Fire Friday. We call it Fire Friday because let me tell you, the mixes today, especially like during drive time, when you're getting ready to go home between like 4 and 8, even later in the day, it is so much vibes here. If you're listening for good music to uplift you and keep you moving, this is your stations. Also, wanted you to mark your calendars. Monday, May 26th, Memorial Day weekend, Memorial Day Monday. We have the big soccer tournament, the artists versus the media and selectors. I cannot wait for this. I will be in the building, Miss Chin, Mikey Mike, all of us here at the Voice of the Caribbean, but of course sponsored and hosted by not only Mikey Mike, but Commissioner Richard Campbell of Lauderhill. This will be Memorial Monday. Gates open at 12, game time at 3. There will be lots of booths, food for sale, all kinds of wonderful games going on. Of course, the selectors and the DJs, the people that will be in the building, are what makes this super exciting. Of course, I want to see my home team, but I also want to see Dexter Daps, Baby Sham, Usain Bolt will be on the soccer field. All right, we have people like Mad Cobra, Wayne Wonder, Lukey D, I Octane, Spraga Benz, Jashi, Christopher Martin, Agent Sasko. The list goes on. Mega Bantan, Lali. So, did you know all these people could play, as we say, football? But did you know all these people could play soccer? I had no idea. But they will be linking up, and then they will be. There's a ladies' game too. I think there's like 4 games. Tickets are available at Donna's Restaurant, Rainbow Variety Store, Donna's Restaurant in Lauderhill, right? The Lauderhill location, 12th Street. Rainbow Variety Store, that's also in Lauderhill. Of course, Voice of the Caribbean at the main office in Broward County on Broward Boulevard. Voice of the Caribbean office, 3520 West Broward Boulevard. So you can get your tickets, and we'll have tickets at the gate. Admission is only $30. Kids under 12 are free. So we're excited about this wonderful celebrity football match, artists versus media. That's again more Memorial Monday. Tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets now. Listen, they got me hot and I'm bothered over here. There's a couple news stories that I have to cover. I was trying to. The news is so overwhelming these days that it's just to narrow it down to what you need to tell people gets harder and harder because I only have an hour, of course, but looking at what's going on, every which way you turn, there's like something going on. I didn't even get to talk about fully, the Met Gala. I didn't get to talk about fully the Tyree Nichols verdict of the 2 police officers that were found not guilty in the police-involved death of Tyree Nichols. Many of us remember this horrific video of a young man running away from a traffic stop and then being beaten to a pulp. I would like to color in the lines a little bit around that story. 2 of the main officers that were charged had already pleaded guilty. These were, I guess, I want to call them accessories, but people who were also there and on the scene and delivering blows that caused, unfortunately, this young man to lose his life. So I didn't even get a chance to go into that. I had a whole lineup yesterday. Why? Because the mega incredible transformational news of the day was the Pope, the American Pope. And I'm learning more about him, Pope Leo the 14th. The world is still celebrating with Pope Leo the 14th, named just after a little more than 24 hours of a Vatican conclave, where the cardinals, the head of the church, the heads of the church from around the world gathered there in Vatican City in Rome to select the new church leader. I was reading a lot about him. This is an American Pope. This is the first time in history, in the church's 2,000-year history, we have a Pope that is, fantastic, I think, for the time that it is that we're living in. So when we talk about the Pope, sometimes people don't understand the influence of this person, how much this person means to the world. Of course, I've been saying 1.1 billion. Apparently, the update is 1.4 billion Catholics around the world, and those of other faiths also look to this leader for guidance on how to live their lives, on how the world will be shaped, I guess, in the short term and in the long term, when it comes to war, when it comes to what's going on in between Israel and, of course, the Palestinians, when it comes to what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, when it comes to what's going on all over the world. This person has a pivotal role to play in diplomacy, and many found it very surprising that a pope was selected from the United States of America with our past history in America and the influence that we've had in geopolitics thus far. We don't know how far it's going to go down the drain with the current president and his administration and what they're doing in terms of international diplomacy. But as of, the 1900s, even before, some would say from the inception of this country, we have had such a global influence on the social order of the entire globe, the economic order of the entire globe. So there were many who were surprised that during the conclave, the 133 voters, the cardinals that represent the four corners of the earth, the most diverse body of cardinals there had ever been, thanks to Pope Francis, who had selected about 80% of them. He purposely, rest in peace, Pope Francis, thought about how to diversify. Oh, Lord, here goes this word, diversifying. Ha, ha, ha. Most Catholics don't live in Europe. Most Catholics don't live in North America. The majority of the Catholic faith practitioners live in what we call the global South, all over South America, all over the continent of Africa, all over Asia and beyond. So it's very interesting that I was reading, it was quoted as saying that this American Pope, formerly Mr. Robert Prevost, Cardinal Robert Prevost, from Chicago, the south side of Chicago, who spent more than 20 years in Peru, became a dual citizen of Peru while he was working there among the poor as a parish priest, as an archbishop, and then elevated to cardinal by Pope Francis in 2023. Looking at his history, working with immigrants, working with the poor, what kind of administration will he lead? What kind of platform will he put at the center of his papacy? Many are wondering. I saw such an interesting interview yesterday. The Pope is, let me put some respect on his name. Pope Leo the 14th, the first American Pope, born in Chicago. I was watching Roland Martin, one of my favorite channels, where I also serve as a political commentator from time to time. Roland Martin, if you don't know, I'm trying to give you some insight of where you can get good news and quality vetters of news. Because sometimes when we turn on the radio, not here, of course, sometimes when we turn on TV, of course, we need different perspectives. And we put our community at the center right here at Voice of the Caribbean. We make sure we are talking to and for our folks, right? I want you guys to keep in mind there is a couple of community events. Before the end of the show, I want to announce, to make sure you know, we have a town hall coming up with Congresswoman Sheila Sherfilis, let me get it right, Sherfilis McCormick. She's the first Haitian American Congresswoman to serve in the United States Congress from here in South Florida, representing large parts of Miami, Broward, and Palm Beach. I actually put out an invitation for another Congresswoman to come on this show and give us congressional updates because I want to keep the people informed. Again, we want to make sure you understand what's going on. Speaking of Actually, at the top of the show, I wanted to just highlight for my Miami-Dade listeners, there's a huge fire that is going on leading into the entrance of the Florida Keys. The Florida Keys, if you know Card Sound Road, if you know the Florida Keys, if you are at the bottom, let's go. Kendall, let's go. Westchester, let's go. South Miami. If you travel to South and through South Miami and Card Sound Road, the one road into and the one road out of the Keys, you got to know that there has been a fire, a forest fire, or what they call it, a brush fire, that has been blocking that road or making it very dangerous. People who have been commuting, because you know people from Miami go work in the Keys all the time. People from the area were in traffic overnight, and this morning 8 hours. You know you ain't got that much gas. 8 hours sitting in the traffic. So if you use Card Sound Road, or if you have friends or you have family that travel to and from the Keys for work, please be advised. You may be able to get out. You might not be able to get back in, and it may take a very long time. Just be advised. Card Sound Road. Again, if you're headed to the south of the Miami-Dade County, or if you get to the Keys and you know you got people, most of the people that work in the Keys don't live in the Keys. They live in Miami or even beyond and commute. This is the main road in and out. So we are keeping an eye out on that fire that has made conditions rather dangerous going in and out of the Florida Keys. So we want to make sure you know. We want to make sure you stay locked in, because we're going to give you updates on that. I know we're not sponsoring it, but I also have to let you know the world boss himself will be in town. Vibes Cartel. Y'all know Vibes Cartel. World boss. World boss. Hey, what you know about today? Anybody who knows Suzette Speaks knows that even though I'm an attorney, y'all see me, you know, with my pearls and my suit on. I got my little red blouse on today, y'all. Yay. I love my dance hall. I love my dance hall music. Shout out to everybody celebrating this month. I want to also, sorry, I got two trains of thought. First of all, I love my dance hall. Vibes Cartel will be in town May 17th, coming up at the Emirates Bank Arena. That's next week, Saturday, y'all. Y'all ready for the world boss? He did it up in Brooklyn. He started in Bahamas. Voice of the Caribbean covered it live. His kickoff show in the Bahamas. He went to Brooklyn 2 nights. And now he's coming to South Florida May 17th. What's up? Everybody got their ticket already? Yo, the ticket them, whoo, kind of hefty. But on top of that, I wanted you to know, I gotta tell you about some of the community events coming up. Again, we have some town halls. People have been protesting every single weekend. People have been calling voters every single week. You can go to a platform called Mobilize, Mobilize, mobilize.us. You can check it out. Mobilize in Broward and in Miami-Dade has a lot of events where people can call people to register them back for the vote by mail. We have to remember, in Florida, it used to be every 4 years. Now it's every election. You do have to re-register to get your ballot at home. The mail ballot is not automatic anymore, y'all. You have to request it again. You have to make sure you're in active status. If you have not gotten your haven't voted in a few years, you might be in inactive status. There are phone banks that people are running every single day of the week. Miami-Dade, stand up. Broward County, stand up. Palm Beach, stand up. Where people who care about what's happening around our country and in our state are calling their fellow citizens to say, hey, make sure you have re-registered for what we call vote by mail, otherwise known as absentee ballot, where they send the actual voting ballot to your home. You vote in the convenience of your home, but you have to order it every election now. This is what Tallahassee has done. The Republicans in Tallahassee will control the state House of Representatives and the state Senate have changed the rules. So now we have to do our job to inform people. So whether you're going to go on a street corner and hold up a sign, people are doing that every single weekend. You can look online. There's people at the Teslas. There's people everywhere trying to make their voices heard. If they are feeling disapproval about what's going on in their community, they're not sitting at home. They're not saying, woe is me. They're not cussing off the TV every day. They're doing something. So this is the do something season. I know it's summertime coming up. Big up all my educators. Big up all my Haitians. It's Haitian Heritage Month. May is Haitian Heritage Month. And it's also Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm trying my best to find some mental health practitioners that apparently they're so busy to call in my show and give you some tips on mental health, because we all need it. So it's a lot going on, but we're here to support you. We're here to inform you. We're here to entertain you. Big up everybody watching online. Make sure you keep it locked in here. And you know you can find me, Suzette Speaks, on every platform. 1Z, 2T, Suzette Speaks with an S. And make sure you can, reach out to me. You can call me too, right? Hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on anything with hot topics that you think we should be discussing if you want my opinion on it. And I want to know how you feel about the new Pope. The number here is 850-446-0562. We got to take a quick break. Plus for the cost, don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. More Suzette Speaks right after this.
This is Mikey Mike from the Voice of the Caribbean. For over the last 30 years, personal injury lawyer Samuel Tinsky have been helping the Florida class.
How I sound, y'all?
Workers' compensation,
I hope you're having a good day.
negligence, security, wrongful death, and sexual abuse cases. We know it is impossible to go long 5 minutes before you hear a commercial from another person.
So my station manager got us a new stand that moves when we move. So I'm excited about it.
Experience and client service matters when it comes to choosing.
Listen, just keep you entertained over here. Hope you like it. The show so far. Hit the like button. At one point, I'm going to head over to. I wonder if it will follow me all the way over here. Let me see something. Let me see. Follow. No, follow. I'm out the range. No, you're not following me anymore. I'm only followed here. You can follow me here. Okay. We got equipment. What's up? We got equipment. Commercials are running at the top, at the bottom of every show I do. So we're just having the commercials run. And then at one point or another, I forgot. I gotta turn off this recording. Man, I'm recording 10 places. Whoops. I am recording 10 places. I'm recording down here, up here. I gotta get, we gotta get content, as they say, and get back on the grind. I wanted to talk about the lady who got fired by the Library of Congress. And shout out to everybody watching. Happy Haitian Heritage Month to you too. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Fantastic. Happy Nurses Appreciation Week. I'll be sure to mention both of those. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. I wanted to talk about the lady who was the first Black woman who was the Library of Congress, first head of the Library of Congress to be a woman and to be a Black person, and she was just fired. Trump fired her yesterday. So I wanted to bring that to people's attention. I also got to be very careful, of course, on the news side. I like to advocate, that this is a commentary show. So this is not just me. Thanks, hon. Just giving news. I'm giving a little bit of my opinion mixed in for the community to digest it. So we're going to go back to the Pope, but I also, Chicago Times wants you to donate to get more information about the Pope. How about no? But I wanted to touch on, man, there's so much. I wanted to go back over the details of the student loan program. That was one thing I wanted to do. Oh, yeah. There's just so much news. Sometimes that's like when I do my prep for the show and try to figure out what I'm going to talk about, you don't even know where to start. So people say, I want to say something. Oh, actually, I can also bring up YouTube's. Let me do a YouTube with the Pope brother, because the Pope's brother gave such a great interview yesterday about him always saying that he wanted to be Pope, or that he was going to be the first American Pope, which I think is crazy. But let me see if I can get a clip of the Pope's brother.
Send money home.
So we got commercials still running. I am live on the radio. Shout out to everybody watching. Hit the like button. While I talk to you, I have to watch the commercials. The commercials over here. You see this? Can it move all the way over here? It can't move all. Okay, so it has some limitations. But it shows me where I am in my commercials and how many minutes I have left. Man, it's a beautiful Friday here in South Florida. Oh, you can get all the way over there. Look at Stan. Okay. My manager here at the station brought in this new doohickey gadget to show me that, hey, it can follow me. I am loving this. How do I get one? I'm going to have to get one. This is nice. Or hopefully she can bring it with her. Okay, so let me do Pope's brother interview. Pope's brother. And I want to play a clip to the people so they can hear firsthand. I do think there's some little, not little. I think there's some divine influence. Yeah, that I want to, highlight. Your video is sideways. Is it? Oh, shit. Excuse me. Oh, is it? Oh, my God. Highlight? No, not highlight. What? No green screen. No. No green screen. Golly. How I get off the green screen? Jesus God. Just when it's getting how do I take the green screen off? I don't want no green screen. How do I take the green screen off? This is ridiculous. I didn't put this on here. Green screen. No, I don't want it. Oh my God. This is like a joke. I don't want the green screen. Lord. Why is it doing this, Lord? And why is it sideways? I always have it in the proper orientation. Oh, yeah. What is going on? What is going on, God? Nope. At least one video might be needed to start. No. What is going on? What is going on? Put it that way. Can you see me? Oh no, why is there a green screen? Guys, I might have to log off. This was having like a moment and now I can't see nothing. Now I can't see nothing. Bro. All right, listen. I think I'm gonna go over on Facebook. This might be a sign to go over on Facebook. I'm sorry. I don't know what I pressed. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. This is ridiculous. Later. See you guys in a bit.